What's up, VOD people? I hope you're doing well. If you missed the batch of videos, well, the streams that come from Tuesday that post on Wednesday, basically, I'm not streaming this Thursday, so your usual Friday uploads will not be there. Regular GF is coming into town, and she's getting here like right when I would usually start stream, so I figured I'm just gonna cut that one out, and I'll be back on Saturday, I think. I thought I'd still like to put something out. So I had this little idea. This was originally brought to my attention in like late 2022, I feel like, maybe earlier than that, but there is a wiki for YouTubers. I know, perish the thought. And I don't know who first brought it to my attention, but there is in fact a regular Pat page on Wikitubia, the youtube.fandom.com/wiki/regular_Pat. I'm sure I read it in full when I first saw it, but I thought it'd be funny because it resurfaced again in the Ultima, the Patreon channel. I thought it'd be funny to go back and take a look at it and see how accurate it is and if there's anything that I would change. I guess I could change it if I wanted to, but that would be cringe, right? I don't know, I thought it'd be fun because I don't have a stream coming out for Friday, so I have the time to throw something together, so. Okay, here we are. Well, first things first, profile picture's out of date. Updated that a few months ago. That is my 21-year-old self, which does predate the actual channel. That photo I took, just me with my hand on my face and my glasses and nothing else, that comes from a creative writing conference that I did in my, I want to say my junior year of college. I just liked the vibe of it, so I decided to use it as my profile picture for YouTube. So I'm quite young there, 6 years younger there than I am right now. So whoever maintains the regular Pat page, probably not doing so actively, sadly. But we do have the mascot, Platinum Presto, that is up to date. That's not changed at all since introduced. Pat, also known as Regular Pat, born October 22nd. It's curious to me that they have the month and day, but not the year. I feel like I've definitely mentioned on several occasions. I feel like my Twitter outright says 1996. I'm an American YouTuber who specializes in video game content, primarily focusing on content based around the Kingdom Hearts video game franchise. He creates video essays and discussions about various aspects of the game, as well as comedic sketches. Not really, right? Not anymore. I guess maybe this was written like right around when I did like the Mickey getting his eyes checked. Like that was a sketch. That's like the only video that was like ever just one sketch. I used to do like cold opens that were sketches. Nowadays it's... people ask me like why I stopped doing the live action cold opens, and it's just because I don't want to do them anymore. I just don't feel like it, I guess. I guess they do take like a bit more work, and you know, I gotta film on my phone. But I don't know, I look back at some of the older ones and I'm like, oh, they're kind of cringy. Like I just don't like some of them. I hate the 90 facts one. I'm just like so stiff and like nervous, even though it's not live. I'm just like such a little dork. I don't love the evolution of motion one. I guess the one where I'm like doing the floating text thing for the, I think it was the KH1 world ranking, that one's okay. I like the Mickey getting his eyes checked one, but for the most part, I'm out on the sketches now. I'm frequently seen wearing a tall, multicolored, what is that? Smudge on my screen. Are these dead pixels on my, is that? Those might be dead pixels. His mascot is the Platinum Presto, an original character based on the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts, specifically the family that uses a color and musical styling in their names. That is true. We call them the Prismatic Melodies. That's not an official name. If you watch the recent Bookets, that is just something that my circle of KH friends calls those Heartless. History. Regular Pat created his YouTube channel on August 31st, 2019, correct? On the same day, Pat uploaded his first video, a ranking of all 151 of the original Pokemon from the Pokemon franchise. That is true. Little known fact. Bad video. Decent jokes, but awful quality. Volume's bad. The pacing at which I read things, still not great nowadays, but even worse back then. Gerd. Yeah, that's how it started. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I like knew when I uploaded that Pokemon video that I was gonna do a KH one, because it was not long after that I did the 90 facts video, like definitely within a few weeks. So I'm not sure, like I really don't remember like what my game plan was going into YouTube. I think I was just fucking around and finding out. Regular Pat became popular for his Kingdom Hearts content, lowercase h on the hearts, starting with his second video. That is true. Is that linked to the video? I guess so, huh? We can see what,
Hey, I'm Pat.
Oh no, that's what I was talking about. Let's take a look at the date this was posted. Oh, stop. Look at my little beard. Like, I fucking stacked the games. Like, one of them is on my windowsill. Oh, you fucking dork. Ugh. Are these auto chapters or are these, did I put these in? I think I put these in. I hate auto chapters, by the way. How come I haven't liked this on my second channel? What's wrong with me? September 6th, 2019. Yeah, so this was very shortly after, August 31st. So, I don't know. I was like, how did I whip this up so quickly? Because it wasn't... these used to be not as good. Here's the thing, I did not become popular with that second video. I did become popular for the Cage content, but it wasn't because of that video. It was the Cage 1 boss rankings that really popped off, which I'm sure if you regularly tune into Twitch, you've heard me talk about like my experience with that and how that was kind of a wild ride for me. Retroactively, people found that second video and it got views, but that was not like the one that caused the initial pop-off. Well, I don't care for this. His content included trivia and lore discussions, guides, rankings, commentaries, skits, and music. Past tense, not in love with that. I mean, some of these things are a bit more past tense, but this makes it sound like I'm done with all of it. Trivia, true. Lore discussions, I guess. Is there a video that I did that's like, this is about the lore? I guess like the death video with Aba is kind of about lore. Lore is such like an amorphous term nowadays, like you just use it. I use it as just a catch-all for anything, really. Guides, yeah, I guess the compendiums and level 1 guide, the speedrun guide more recently. Rankings, definitely. Commentaries, I guess. What would I commentate? Maybe just like my freeform thoughts about the like Remind DLC and Melman. Skits, again, already covered that. And music, technically true, but not super true. That's why it's last in the list, because that's like the least notable of all of them. 3 rap songs. There's that one Noriki Rosa remix. I think that's all the music-related things on the channel. On February 15th, 2021, Regular Pat created his second channel, Regular Pat's cleverly named second channel, where he posts recordings and highlights from his video game Twitch streams. He plays various games, but usually Kingdom Hearts games with different challenges, such as high difficulties or beating the game with his feet in place. I suppose. Not to be confused with beating the game with my feet while in motion, I guess. He has also played games from the Spyro, Final Fantasy, and Persona franchises, among others. Yeah, so that's how you know this had to have been written, well, I was gonna say in 2021, but there's obviously stuff from 2022, I can see it down here. So maybe someone just came back and updated it quickly, but this reads as something that was written in like the summer of 21 maybe, because, you know, I haven't played anything from Spyro or Persona since then. Final Fantasy was like my second main stream game. It was 7 Remake, and then, I mean, I did go back to 10, and then the Remake DLC, but, you know, I feel like when it's grouped with Spyro and Persona, that's definitely showing its age. The same day, Regular Pat uploaded the first video to his second channel, a recording of his Twitch stream of a level 1 Kingdom Hearts playthrough.
How's the movement, though? Is it? How's the movement? How are those jumps?
Oh, man. I never made my bed. At least I throw a blanket over my bed now.
On the audio of it all.
My end table's kind of tidier. Well, I have less trophies on my end table.
I can't really do anything about it.
Got it. When I go back and look at these old videos, it's very clear that I was depressed.
Oh, see, drop frames. I'm dropping frames. Gotta say, though.
Yeah, I actually edited this first VOD because I had, like, issues getting started with it, so I just wanted to cut out the bullshit. Just in the beginning part, I think. I used to be really diligent about timestamping the chapters, like the different parts of the stream, but I'm like, first of all, it's a lot of work to go back and like watch all the old VODs and, you know, do chapters for some streams that like, you know, double digits in terms of views, but also like it like low-key spoils how long it takes me to do something. So it's like if you're first getting into my stuff and you're going back and watching the old thing and it's like, oh, is Pat gonna beat Kurt Zisa on the stream? Oh yeah, well he is, because the chapter ends and then he moves on to the next boss. So anyway, wow, I'm like such a small quiet man there. I guess I'm just a small loud man now. On March 4th, 2021, Regular Pat uploaded his most popular video on his main channel as of March 2022. Okay, so what is this? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it was. Is it still, though? Wait, I mean, they say as of March 2022. That's probably the last time anyone ever... Oh, no, then again, someone was here on October 19, 2022, down here, which features footage from the first Kingdom Hearts game where the boss character Sephiroth seemingly teabags after winning against the player character Sora. Yeah. I'm glad that the wiki page got that right, because some people think that the implication was that he was, like, wave dashing or something. Sephiroth had BM because he was... That's bad manners, not bowel movement, because I quit after getting hit, so he just, like, teabagged on me. That's not still my most popular, though, is it? Okay, look. Oh, look at that. Both KH1 and 2 are above the Sephiroth video. Wow, and the Cheap Cool one? Catching up? Oh, I would love for the Cheap Cool one to be better than the Sephiroth one. I get why the Sephiroth one's popular. It's like universal, you know, there's no language needed to understand the BM. Short, snappy, to the point. A little bit of a clickbaity title, but I think if I, you know, said Sephiroth teabags on me, it's not as, you know, it's not as interesting. Also, yeah, I got red bar on my own videos. A lot of times I feel like I'm writing a script and I feel like I remember making a similar joke or using a similar turn of phrase, so I generally know where and when I use that, so I go back to see if it's like what I thought it was. It's very annoying when I find myself using like the same like similes and metaphors. On March 21st, 2021, the most popular video on the second channel was uploaded, a full version of the track Oopsie Daisy remix that is used during his Twitch streams. I wonder if that's still the most popular video on the second channel. This used to be the Starting Soon music, now it's the BRB music. Oh wow, so that's been very overpassed. Okay, wow. That's 3.9, and the Organization 13 Survivor Simulation. I had no idea that was the most viewed video on the second channel. The brackets make sense. Those kind of almost pass as, like, main channel vids because of the thumbnails, which Auto made, which are lovely. Part 1 of a lot of streams, that makes sense. I'm surprised the Critical Mix one is that high, actually. The first Kahoot, first randomizer. Epic Mickey? Epic Mickey is a first page, first scroll bar result? That's crazy. 3,000 on Epic Mickey, and I'm so negative in that. That's kind of embarrassing that many people have seen Epic Mickey. You know, Jabib in the thumbnail, just as an auto thumbnail, that's just one of the 3 that YouTube gives you. That's why that's top 4. On September 5th, 2021, Regular Pat announced the creation of the Wayfinder project. That was 2021? Wayfinder project, even the OG, just the spreadsheet, that feels very 2022. So that was like within the first year of me like going full time. Wow. Creation of the Wayfinder project, a spreadsheet tool for Kingdom Hearts content creators to easily find video footage of moments from the games, broken down by entry, characters, events, and dialogue. It's not just for content creators, you can also use it just if you're casually trying to find something. That's very ticky-tack though, that's fine. October 19th, 2022, Regular Pat revealed the Wayfinder Project 2.0, which used a more streamlined digital format and served as a resource database. You gotta credit my man WaterKH on that, because really, he's the brains and the brawn behind that, you know? I mean, I did the legwork for like getting all of the data and giving it to him, but you know, it was his idea, and he's the one who has to keep up all the bells and whistles and keep it all running, you know? We both pay to keep it running. There's a separate Wayfinder Project Patreon. It's only like, you know, you can only pledge $1 to help support that. All right, that's the end of the body of text. Let's just go over my sidebar here. Profile, style, gaming, comedy. That kind of confirms basically that I'm funny, because nowhere on the channel do I say hashtag comedy, hashtag goofs and gags, you know? I never go, hey, this is a comedy channel. It's gaming focused with comedy flavoring, so I'm just glad that somebody recognized. You got my Twitter there. I appreciate that they got my links, especially the Patreon there. Video is 85 plus. Yeah, that's got to be updated because I'm over like 100 now. So that would probably give us a good indication of when this was last updated then, whenever I had 85 videos. Scheduled bi-monthly, sometimes just regular monthly, unfortunately. I am active, not physically, but YouTubely. Associates. Okay, absolutely everything about BioRoxas, Green Requiem, Demo, and Keynote. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not all of them, obviously, but that's a good chunk of the squad. I think the Spaghetti Bros deserve a mention for sure. Associates makes it sound like I'm like a mob boss and they're like keeping track of like who I do dealings with. I like that. It's fun. The only personal information they have is that I'm American and that I was born on October 22nd, and to be honest, that's fine. Yeah, I feel like there's gotta be more than 300 videos on the second channel, right? Yeah, we're coming up on 1,000 there. So again, that's a good marker of when this was last updated. I mean, overall, it's a pretty good... I mean, it kind of makes it seem like I fell off after Wayfinder Project 2.0. Maybe I did. There's been no major developments since then. What about my MDAs? You gotta get my awards. You gotta get Twitch partnership. That's a big milestone. You got to get in how I got last on my first ever Cage 2 rando race. That's another career highlight. But overall, it's pretty good. I'd give it like a B plus maybe. For someone of my size, I'm shocked that this even exists. I would have to assume that whoever made it would be, you know, a fan of my stuff. It'd be weird to make it and not like me. But I guess you want to be impartial, right? And I do a good job of being impartial. Wikipedia articles should be. A few minor misgivings, but overall, good stuff. Just needs to be updated. And I don't know what like the Wikitubia policy is on like what information should be included on these pages. It's probably just a free-for-all. But overall, this is like a pretty well-kept page, just a little out of date. Gives you a good idea of what I'm all about. I just look like a little baby, and some of my stats are outdated. But overall, yeah, Fine. Okay, I don't know if this is interesting. Just throw it on, listen to it, I guess. Probably should have said that at the top, but yeah, be safe, be kind, be courteous, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.